Hey everybody, this is John for MTG Nexus with episode 4, match number 1 with Esper Control here in Modern for Esper Control Modern Month. This list is by Space Marine. Normally I don't do people-specific deck lists regarding Deck of the Month, but given my hopeless ineptitude of finding a successful, at least for me, Esper list, I was willing to turn to our resident blue-white control expert. His list is a little bit different than some of the lists we've been playing. He's been running several copies of Mana Leaks. We're down to 2 Snapcaster Mages. He does run some other counter spells, 1 of Dovin's Veto, 1 of Esper Charm, 3 Narset, 3 Jace, 2 Teferi. Also have 2 Colonnade, 2 Creeping Tar Pit, notably no Field of Runes, so we'll see if that comes back to bite us at all. Beyond that, 4 copies of Opt, so we get to play a lot at instant speed. I've been pretty down on the card Cryptic Command in this particular deck list, but we have been running a lot more Planeswalkers than some of the other builds. His sideboard's very simple: Unmoored Egos for various combo decks, also pretty decent hate against Tron. Detention Sphere when you need answer to Planeswalkers and stuff. Dovin's Vetoes when you need 4 copies of Negate. 4 copies of Leyline the Void, excellent in a format where Bridgevine's going crazy. Kalitas for creature decks. Baneslayer Angel also coming against creature decks and mid-range decks. And Timely Reinforcements for burn. So pretty simple breakdown. Really light Black Slash, basically for Fatal Push, Cast Down, and Esper Charm, and then some sideboard cards. So let's hop into some matches. Currently working on trying to do daily episodic matches again. This is something we've tried in the past. It was mildly successful when we tried it. So yeah, this hand's fine. We'll be on the play, so this hand's pretty reasonable, especially in the face of Celestial Colonnade into stuff. Mana Leak gives us some defense after turn 1. So one of the big problems we've had is lack of interaction before turn 1. So it's looking like burn should be a pretty interesting matchup. Alright, so pass turn. Need to find one of our copies of I just pulled the trigger on a Mana Leak there. Especially when you have the triple 1-drop start. Cryptic Command, not the best card in the world. Teferi, also not the greatest card. I was hoping for a Fatal Push or something here. Probably just going to run out Snapcaster Mage, especially if they play any spells pre-combat, to trade with Goblin Guide here. Play that to avoid taking damage. Give Flash to Opt. Do have 1 Settle the Wreckage and 1 copy of... So they would need specifically Bolt to clear this out of the way this turn. Should have played Pluto Delta. That was a poor choice on my part. Probably going to get Searing Blazed here. Nope. Okay. I mean, if we get to land Teferi next turn, we'll be in decent shape. 2 from this. They have Boros Charm here. We're gonna really get blown out hard. Wow. So opt into our 1 copy of Supreme Verdict. Do that, and we're dead. Yeah, I screwed up, cost us some damage with not playing basic fetch land. So bring in these guys, bring in these guys, bring in Baneslayer Angel, go down a Cryptic Command, a Jace, just all the Jaces I think, and then vetoes are fine. Cut a logic knot or 2. And this hand's alright. Do that to be able to get a copy of Hallowed Fountain, probably tapped. Hopefully they don't have a crazy 1-drop start. Trigger on the stack, grab a Hallowed Fountain, see an Opt on top. We do have more copies of Path than we do. Okay, sure. Alright, so we take 3, which kind of sucks. That's a pretty good bridge, I think. I'm just going to veto that. Use my mana as efficiently as possible. See if they play anything else pre-combat. Kill that. Play a Kalidas. Do you have an answer? Guess we'll find out in a minute. Looks like the answer is no. It's kind of a free attack. Obviously, there are some amount of draws they have that could kill us here. Pass turn. Am I dead? You have Skullcrack. Say that attack made no sense at all. Attack literally only made sense if they had Skullcrack. So that may force them to bring in Path to Exile, which is fine. This hand's okay-ish. Especially if our opponent's moving to 5. No 1-drop, good for us. Cast down likewise, good for us. Yep. Creeping Tar Pit. So I could play Tar Pit. I could play. I think we'll just go Path to Exile here. That way we can snap Path next turn. This doesn't look like lands are going to particularly be an issue. Am I discarding here? Maybe not discarding something was a little bit foolish here. Should have played the Path main phase, I guess. I guess the cast down's the least relevant here. Get a free land out of it. Go ahead and path that. Sure. Play out that. foolish because I don't actually have an island in play right now. Sure. Get their Fluffle going here. At least next turn we'll be able to hold up Mana Leak. Fatal Push, not terrible. Play this land out, that's not terribly relevant. Really gonna play something in response to my untap trigger, sure. Nice. That was dumb. And our opponent concedes. Sweet. I have to say that version felt a lot cleaner so far. Well, this is only match number 1. I am digging the mana leaks. Thank you, Space Marine. Match number 1 under our books. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.